Hey guys, Blake from Fully Known, Fully Loved. Today we are considering the question, where does my anxiety come from? In Psalm 64, David prays, "O Lord, protect my life from dread of the enemy." Notice that in this prayer, David does not pray for protection from his enemies when they fight in the future, but he actually prays for protection from dread of his enemies today. This is David praying for protection from anxiety. And guys, this is so vital. Much of our anxiety in life is not primarily caused by our present suffering, but rather by the demons of our imagination, our dread of some outcome in the future. I appreciate Winston Churchill's story of the old man who sat on his deathbed that he had experienced a lot of trouble in his life, most of which had never happened. In other words, most of this man's trouble was living in dread of something that never actually ended up happening. Much of his trouble in life came from unnecessary anxiety about the future. So how can we combat this temptation in our own life? Well, one of the most important promises to cling to when we feel anxious is God's promise of daily bread. Back in Exodus 16, God miraculously provided bread in the wilderness for the Israelites. He told them to gather enough for today, but he warned them to not try to gather bread for tomorrow. He was teaching them to trust him day by day, just as Jesus does for us when he tells us to pray for daily bread. Much of our anxiety in life comes from trying to gather tomorrow's bread today. It comes from trying to control the outcome of tomorrow by worrying today. But God says to us the same thing as he does to the Israelites, which is basically, look to me to provide today and trust me to provide tomorrow. This is the formula for a restful soul. Believer, the security we long for does not come from knowing the future, but from knowing and trusting God. Our future is uncertain, but God's faithfulness is not. He loves you. He is with you right now, and he promises to never leave you nor forsake you. Have more questions? Check out more TouchPoints in the Life Bible app.